What's going on, guys? It's Noah from UK Mobile Review. In front of us is the LG G2. And for our G2 review, we're going to give you a quick look at the user interface changes that LG have made. So first we'll show you the Android versions. Let's go into the drop down. And as you can already see, you've got your choice of notifications similar to like how we saw on the Samsung Galaxy Note 3 notification menu. You've got a brightness slider, and the thing we actually really like about this is it doesn't just give you a brightness, it tells you a percentage as well. And you've also got the date, quick access to your call settings, and we've made this mistake before. That's for the call settings, that's quick access to all settings, that's access to all settings. The settings menu is where we're going next. As you can see, it's got a few tabs. You've got your Wi-Fi, Bluetooth mobile networks, all your network related stuff. You've got your sound profiles. And remember, as we've covered before, this, you should be able to see it there. G2 comes with music from the Vienna Boys Choir. You've got voice notifications, so allowing you to read out incoming call and messages events automatically. Touch and feedback information. But as you saw, and yeah, we'll show you a second time, unlike other rival devices, no names mentioned, you can actually swipe in between the different menus, making it easier than having to go all the way to the top. Here we've got home screen, lock screen and front touch buttons improvements. Go to the front touch buttons, and this is actually a brilliant feature that we're covering in a little bit more detail, but this allows you to customize the different icons at the bottom here. Choose your brightness settings, screen timeout, screen off effects, font size. You've got different types of fonts. Some quite interesting ones there. That Fox Rain doesn't look too bad. See, it's changed there. You can choose from minimum all the way up to maximum size wise. You've got a smart screen, so the screen actually stays on when the phone detects your face. Smart video. Video pauses when you move your face away from the phone or it doesn't detect it. Just like the Samsung range, this uses the front facing camera to do and constantly looks in your direction. You've got this great notification LED, and you can change the aspect ratio of downloaded applications. So this is to fix those that are trying to stretch up, etc. This is actually really handy for those who are having performance problems with apps they may have downloaded that are possibly made for older or different generations of Android. Then you've got gestures. So you can choose to double tap the phone, you can choose to silence incoming phone calls just by flipping the phone down like such. You can snooze or turn off the alarm by flipping it, flip phone to pause video, move home screen icons, touch and hold and then tilt the phone left or right, motion sensor. There's a lot of interesting gestures they put in there. One-handed operation, so you can change the lift dial keypad, your LG keyboard, gesture control, all by, so it's easy to use in one hand. But as we cover in the review, it's not too bad actually. You can reach all different parts of the phone nice and easily. So this is just a quick look at the settings, the option settings as such. Now we'll go into the customization improvements here. So to change, this is now on the home screen. You pinch and zoom. You have a choice of 7 home screens in total. Set default home screen, you just tap on it. So in this case, we're going to set the new one. To add widgets, you go into the app drawer, widgets here. So here you've got different types of clocks, bookmarks, calendars. These are some from the apps we've downloaded, but the digital clock doesn't look too bad. It looks quite nice. Allowing you to put a digital clock in there. Move on, you've got your favorite contacts. All the Google versions there, all the Google widgets. Q memo, notebook, music playlists, what you've come to expect basically. So in the phone book you've got all your contacts. For the numbers you want, you've got number save for, you can just quickly dial. You can shrink it down so it's a smaller one like such. And this is through your multitasking, so it's an actual overlay, which is really handy. We'll go back in and expand it out. Your dial pad, favourite people, And your groups, different groups you may have set up. This actually syncs your Google groups as well, which is really handy. Your Skype, everything like that. Then in messaging, you've got your threaded messaging there. We'll show you the LG keyboard. We've switched to SwiftKey. Many of you who know that will know we're big fans of SwiftKey. So in the messaging, you've got the LG keyboard like such. It does support swipe, as you can see here. It's not as good as something like SwiftKey keyboard, but it is quite responsive. You've got your accented characters there, so you can press and hold for different symbols. You've got these two quick shortcuts to symbols as well. As you can see, like such. Different keyboard styles if you want it to be on a thumb arrow for one-handed operation. Different input languages, quick access there. You've got your different emojis all built into the phone as well, which is quite handy to have, especially if you're receiving them. And naturally you can attach all sorts from any aspect of the phone into your message, and it automatically converts it to an MMS message. Let's go into the camera. You see with the camera here, you've got shortcuts to different mode settings. Access to all settings there, and it's easy to change. You just tap on it to change the size of an image. So you can notice some images here are 13 megapixel, for example, it would be a 4:3 aspect ratio, or wide angle 10 megapixel, which is 16:9 aspect ratio. You've got different types of focus, auto, manual or face tracking, your brightness levels, cheese shutter allowing you to say cheese to activate the phone, activate to take a picture, different ISO levels from 100 to 800, you've got your white balance, different options, color effects, mono, sepia or negative, different timer, 3, 5 or 10 seconds, choose to add geotagging so it saves the location of where you took images, different shutter sounds, it doesn't allow you to completely switch them. You can set the volume key to capture. So you would press volume down, as we're about to do, to take the picture, which is also really handy. Quick shortcuts here, you've got access to the front-facing camera, then you've got your flash settings. It just scrolls through the different options from no flash to flash on to automatic. Quick access to your video recording like such. G2 does support 1080p video recording, however, there are rumours, well, you can activate 4K recording just via a simple tweak. And then quick access to your images you may have taken. We're going to take you through some of the ones we took in Barcelona when we were there for Mobile World Congress, and you can see there's loads of different options here. The queue, the video recording isn't bad at all. We'll just pause that, come back out, take you through a few more pictures. We'll keep it this way around. These are all pictures captured on this phone. Another area that LG did really well with the G2 user interface is their use of the extra pixels. One of my pet hates when it comes to manufacturers going for the latest screen displays is the lack of ability to actually make use of it. Whether it's with extra rows, extra icons, whatever it is, to make use of it. You can see here with the G2, you've actually got 5 rows to an 5 icons to a row, and 5 icons on the home screen. To me, that's a lot more useful than something like the Samsung Galaxy S2, which is limited as it only allows 4. And remember, this has the same resolution and a bigger screen real estate. But on a 5.2 inch, LG have made it just so much more usable. There's less swiping involved, less having to go about. You can just do more with the display, allowing you to actually do what you can on, say, a phablet device, but on a 5.2 inch screen. The best of both worlds when it comes to power and pocketability. Another really cool feature is down here, which you'll see here. We haven't got just 3 standard icons, although we could have if we wanted to. We go into settings, go into display, and then front touch buttons. And this gives us a range. So we've got the standard, which is your back key on the left, home key, and your menu key. Then you've got your menu key, your home key, and your back key, just switching them around, whichever's comfortable for you. Now you've got, from the left, your back key, home key, menu key, and your navigation key. Or from the right, your navigation key, your menu key, your home key, and your back key. We're with this one here, so we just can show you what the notification menu key does. Just opens it up nice and easily. So then you've got the choice of adding Q slide. So remember, you've got the default, you can add another shortcut for notification menu or Q memo. We'll go with this one here, back key, home key, menu key, and Q memo. Quick memo, write whatever you want on the screen, scribble, save to your notebook or your gallery. Or you can flip it around so you've got Q memo on the left. And yeah, that's something that's really useful. Again, makes extra use of the extra display. It's actually something finally that's useful. And transparent background. Tired of having that big black block that's normally there? Well, see, this is the black block, and you see what I mean? It's just, are you tired of having that black block? You see where it just cuts the screen off and it looks a bit odd? Well, let's make it transparent. Therefore, no matter what we do, you can see it's not just black, it's not interfering, it's very subtle. And this was a quick look at some of the really cool features on the LG G2 user interface. Please like, comment and subscribe. Don't forget to check out the rest of our videos and our G2 review. You'll find the link in the description below. And I'll see you in the next video.